Three more Republican voters have been charged with voter fraud. They've been arrested for voting twice in the 2020 election. All three of them happen to reside in the Florida retirement community called The Villages, and all three of them also happen to be registered Republicans. So here's what happened. This is actually all three of them did this. They voted here in the state of Florida, but they also have residences elsewhere. It's not where their legal address is. It's not the state where they currently reside. But because they have an address in another state, they were able to get an absentee ballot for that state. So they went ahead after they voted in Florida and said, you know what? What the hell? I'm going to go ahead and vote in my other state as well. And all three of them got busted. All three of them got arrested. And again, all three of them are Republicans. So it stands to reason that this was three people who cast 6 votes for Donald Trump. You know, maybe there is a reason why Republicans are still out there beating the drum telling us there's voter fraud everywhere. Because they're the ones committing it. Every news story that comes out about voter fraud in the last few months has been about a Trump supporter voting for Donald Trump twice. A Republican trying to vote twice. So far, from the 2020 election, I have only seen one case of a non-Republican charged with voter fraud. One. Now, if you've got other examples, like real credible examples, feel free to pass those along. I don't want to be incorrect here. But we have now seen dozens of instances from 2020 where these Trump supporters vote twice. We saw it in 2016 as well. 4 of them there. Far more than that in the 2020 election. You know what? At this point, maybe the Democrats, maybe Joe Biden needs to start going out there and saying, we need ballot audits. You know, maybe we need to look a little more into this voter fraud thing. Maybe we need to find out what's going on. Maybe I won by even bigger margins because of all of the Republican voter fraud. And that, honestly, I'm not kidding about that. Weaponize it against the Republicans. Run these people's names in ads. Hey, this is Florida, right? We've got the open records law. You can name these individuals because they have been arrested. They have not been convicted, but they have been arrested and charged with voter fraud. Put this stuff in advertising campaigns. Juxtapose it with all of the Republicans out there and their talking points about voter fraud. In fact, actually, this is probably a good thing Midas Touch could do. Those guys are phenomenal with what they do. And this might be a good project for them. But either way, show the public that, yeah, Republicans are out there whining about voter fraud, yet at the same time, they're the ones being popped for it. Show the public how hypocritical and corrupt the party truly is. That is something that the people at Midas Touch have been doing for quite a while, but the Democratic Party itself always seems to come up a little short in that department.